I've done that. Alright. Not very good again, but I'm taking it. Alright, so now we're taking the reverse way to get the mirror. And actually, a little fun fact. If you do this without seeing the almost boss fight in Eastern Palace, first boss of the game, when this old man is supposed to give you the mirror, it'll just soft lock. So you have to go see that boss first before you do this one. Exhibit soft lock right here. And I split like really late, but I don't really care. So yeah, there is a warp over here. And now the game is just like really fucked. So enjoy. As I clip again. One pixel too much. It's still fun though. Yeah, collision detection is a pretty big thing, or lack of a collision detection rather. Though I mean, this game it's like a frame at a time, so like, you know, it's not like some ridiculously dumb oversight that, you know, can even happen to casual players. I mean, casual players not gonna try to clip an O-wall a frame at a time. Alright, red rupees, nice. That's the painting I was talking about earlier. And here's Blind's house. We're gonna go steal 80 rupees from him. Yeah, I know what you mean, just like getting yourself in a corner, just like, you know, just out of bounds in general. It is a really crazy concept in general. Alright, so now I'm gonna go get some of Kev's exclusive red wine. And this red wine is gonna fuck the game up. And I'll just let you guys see what happens with it. Basically, it's a trick called Yuzahara Bottle Adventure. And if you use a bottle on the same frame as you transition a screen, really fucked up things happen. And it's not an exaggeration. There are some really interesting things that happen with YBA. And I split late. That's okay. It's just like a second. See what I can do here. Fuck. I don't know why that happens. Uh-oh. Alright, that still worked. So yeah, now we're gonna go do that trick with the bottle. And that's gonna lead us to a pot in the castle. That will lead us right to Ganon. However, I've been having trouble with the trick today, so I might not get it. It's really hard to do. Hopefully I can do it. I got it. Sick. Alright. Hard part. Come on, let's get this. There we go. And we're rewarded with a fucking 2-heart Ganon fight. Which I've only survived once. So yeah, good luck to me. Oh my god. And the good reason is these fire bats, you don't have the hook shot for them, and you might die. Holy shit. Get the fuck out of there. That's it. It's fine. Extra cycle's fine. Cannot get hit by that. Oh shit. I can't imagine I'm gonna gain any time. I feel like I'm gonna lose a bunch. And like he's warping all over the place. This is not good. Come on. Come on, dude. Why do you have to be like this? Like, what's that, over 10 warps already? That's ridiculous. Sub 16, nice. I finally got a run. That's only my second time beating Ganon in that state. Yo, thanks Kamek, and Dave Doug too. Yeah, I lost a bunch to 500 million warps. And an extra phase or two. Probably just one. And since we never completed Escape, the credits are kind of messed up, so enjoy. So let me see if I could briefly explain this one. So, right at the start, I had to get to open some magic for the Ganon fight at the end. And then I have to kill specifically 4 enemies, or more, but you know, just 4 enemies, and not take any damage to get enough rupees to get a bottle with red potion and the tempered sword, as you see in the 3rd split. Anyway, we do a clip right at the beginning of the run in Hyrule Castle, and go under there for a little while, and eventually it takes us to Death Mountain. And we go into the old man cave, and since we're going in reverse way, going to get him, we come back, get the mirror, and then clip into Ganon's tower, which requires 2 of the overload clips in Death Mountain. Do the clip in Ganon's tower. That leads you to... I'm trying to remember here. That leads you to the cave outside of the Cursed Dwarf. You go and grab him, but at first he appears as a green tunic, which is really funny. You grab him, you take him for an adventure. You go get your rupees that you need for a bottle of Kev's exclusive red wine. And for your tempered sword, which you need 160 rupees for in total. Get your tempered sword. You go back to the Cursed Dwarf cave. And you clip into Hyrule Castle again. And then, with Kev's exclusive red wine, you do a trick called YBA, just short for Use Your Highest Bottle Adventure, which in short, if you use like a bottle or flute in transition, well, in this case, since I'm inside a dungeon or a cave or whatever, I use a bottle on the same frame that I transition the screen. And that just really fucks the game up. In the way of this run, it makes the screen scroll very wildly. And I end up in the main lobby of Hyrule Castle on, like, sort of clipped into a pipe that you normally don't have any access to. And the only way you can access it is through this YBA. And then I have to specifically clip myself into that pot, which we call the Ganon pot, which you see by that gold split. That's a pretty complicated, really technical trick. And then we fight Ganon with a whopping 3 hearts. Yeah, a whopping 3 hearts, or, well, 2 hearts pretty much, because you have to take damage beforehand. And it essentially makes the fight a one-hit KO, and you don't have the hook shot. And the hook shot is pretty important to most players, because if you hook shot the torches, it'll give you invulnerability frames as the hook shot's going, and that really helps avoid the bats in phase 2 of Ganon. So not having the hook shot, like, really sucks. As you can see, I was just improvising, trying to dodge the bats in phase 2. So that's pretty much what this run is all about. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it at the mirror, but you need to see the Armos fight in Eastern Palace before doing this run, or else you'll soft lock when you obtain the mirror. The old man will just infinitely walk away. He'll never enter the cave, so you can, so the cutscene stops. You also can only save and quit. You can't reset your console at all, or else you have to keep seeing Armos. Anyway, that's pretty much what happens in this run. As you guys saw, it's like really messed up most of the time. I really like it personally. And this is my second completion. I could bring it down significantly more. Well, no, I could bring it down a lot more, but I'm happy with the 15 still. Not saying I'm done or anything, I'm just happy with this time. That's all. When's RBO? I'm in the process of learning it. I'm like 20 minutes in to the run. It's really a lot to take in. It's gonna take a lot of learning. But I want to try to get a few runs in at least before I leave for AGDQ. That's gonna be a goal. I also want to improve my no major glitches time, which I'm probably gonna try here in like 20 minutes or so. I just need a break because I've been doing this for 4 hours. Well, now it's been 3 hours and 13 minutes almost. I also want to give thanks to Andy, Super Scooge, and Timon. Might have left out one or two other people for helping me learn this. Just wanted to say thanks. That's pretty much it. I'll improve this a lot more. But yeah, this is my second completion. I don't know. I might still highlight my first completed run of this just to have it. Oh, and this was attempt Waffle 42. It was meant to be. Anyway, see you in a little bit for maybe a no major glitches run. I mean, I'm gonna try it, but I just don't know how far I'm gonna get.